The background would be kinda long if I went into all the past stuff. But I, 17 menons, just have my dad. I don't have other family or my mom to live with. And my relationship with him was always non-existent. He resented being left to raise me, and he didn't do a good job of providing for me. But he was all I had, and for a while as a kid I wanted us to be close so bad. He never wanted me to be his kid, though, and I found ways to accept that, and even though I call him my dad, we use first names with each other. We also have an agreement. I don't bother him or expect him to do anything for me, and he doesn't expect me to do regular chores around the house. I buy and cook my own food and clean up after myself, and that's it for me other than sleeping. I also moved from my old room to the guest room so I can have my own bathroom and privacy. Nobody else goes near my room or my bathroom. I don't interact with anyone Dad has over, or his wife, stepkids, and new baby, and I don't ask for money or help with stuff. It's been 3 years like this now. I used to babysit for money, which is how I was able to buy my own food and stuff before. My dad's wife moved in 18 months ago, and they got married and had a baby since then. His wife has 3 kids as well as the baby with my dad. I don't know their ages or anything about them. I wasn't at their wedding either. I leave the house at 7 every morning, and I come back around 5:30 to eat. Then I leave again, usually, and come home around 8 and stay in my room until the next day. Sometimes I stay and do homework in my room, but usually I'm at a friend's house or the library. My dad doesn't get home until around 7:30, 8 most nights, and his wife and her kids have usually eaten by then. She does all the cooking for them and stuff. I don't know how much she knows about the agreement Dad and I have, but she started coming home earlier and asking me questions about why I eat alone and wouldn't I prefer to eat with her and the kids. I always say no and ignore most of what she says so I can be done and leave again or lock myself in my room. A few nights ago, she told me she hated the setup and wanted me to eat with her and the kids and split cooking nights between the 2 of us. She called us a family and said families should eat together and split big chores like cooking and sit together and be. I told her we weren't a family and I didn't want to change things. She brought the baby up and tried to use them as a reason for me to give it a shot. I think she believed I wanted a relationship with the baby at the very least, but I don't care, and I let her know that. She kept pushing the offer, so I had to rush through my food and went to my room, but she followed me up and kept pushing it. And since that night, she has brought it up and let me know she's not happy that I won't give it a shot. I think she tried to get my dad to say something to me, but told her to leave it alone because I'm not a part of the family they're making. But she didn't give up even then. I'm tired of it, but I know she is probably trying to be nice. But she's just some random woman, so I'm not having some big heart-to-heart with her, and I'm not comfortable with her trying so hard. I find it weird when she doesn't even know the first thing about me. She thinks I'm older than I am. AITA?